Not really for you, because we have to get it looked at tomorrow. I'll just leave it there. We'll know. We'll have a really good idea tomorrow.
Vladimir Tarasenko making a big impact in a second game, 3 points, 2 goals. What did you like most about what you saw from him?
How smart all three of those guys are. I mean, they're not very far apart. The anticipation of where the puck's going to go next, but they were never in a position to give something up. There's almost no risk in their game for highly skilled offensive players. They were just right on both sides of the puck, so that's exciting for us.
Guys have talked about this being a physically demanding system, and it seems like he's buying in right away.
Yeah, it's hard to play the game that we play, which means when the schedule gets stiffer, it's more of a challenge. And I thought that was there tonight. I think, and then it wears on you mentally. So, got physical. We weren't really excited about our start, but we needed to get physical, and Vlad's got the first hit there, and that kind of started things for us. And then we got better. We were better in the second period, and our goaltender was fantastic tonight. Stoli, as a coach, you're really happy your goaltending's that good, but you hate having to have goaltending that's good. But at the end of these stretches and blocks of games that we play a lot of, you need a special performance, usually out of one aspect of your game. And tonight our goaltending was special.
And Forsling obviously having to suck up some more minutes.
Yeah, I mean, he's just been, I don't know, at the end of the game he looks as strong as he does at the start of the game. It looks like he could go another, but he probably could. He's such a fit man. And you just trust everything that he does. So that's why, I mean, the enthusiasm for a player like that signing with the team, because you just see it every night. You see it in the hard areas, in the games that aren't easy, when you lose the defenseman and he's blocking shots and he's closing out plays, and he is so very, very consistent. And then, yeah, he's safe. So, like his kid sleeping in his arms, right? Right. That's just like the rest of us on the bench when he's, defending. Everybody can have a nap.
And a little bit back to Ekblad, the collision. Was that a little bit about Tarasenko being in his second game and just not?
No, Eki's got to get out of the way. He's a big, good skating man. That's just the speed of the game. It's just an accidental.
Yeah. Well, I know it was accidental.
There was no set. No, it was just, it's one of those unusual plays. Yeah. Nothing.
I mean, the first 4 periods of Tarasenko's career as a Panther, it was all about making good reads, making good defensive reads, and then for his first goal to come off of getting his stick in the passing lane there and getting a good shot off there, is that kind of a good way to get things started for him?
It's a good way for the players he's playing with to get to know him, because both Barkov and Reinhart, you and I have talked all year about, these are special, bright guys, and he can think with them and talk with them, and they're on the bench and they're talking all the time. So it'll be interesting to see where they can take their game. I think they're all capable of being really good, very impactful against elite talent. I mean, that's a special line.
Could you express maybe what he brings night after night, and we talk of the top line and
Yeah, I'm going to say it's just he's just powerful, man, and there isn't a piece of his game that you hide. So he's going to be the guy on the ice on the left hand and on his weak side when you're killing a penalty, when you need to close a game down. He's the guy who's going to be on the ice, either face-offs if you're defending or you need one. And he's going to play against the other team's best, and both coaches kind of want that. I want Barkov against their best, and they know they have to play there against him. So he carries the big weight down the middle.
Do you want to see Tarasenko, how he is on this first line now?
Yeah.
Do you want to test him on other lines before the playoffs start, or are you kind of content with how he is with Barkov and Reinhart?
Yeah, I want to give them enough time, right? I know what Verhaeghe looks like there. Clearly, Tarasenko, Bennett, but some of it is a feel, right? There's styles of game, and that Verhaeghe's really good with Bennett, and it's just the speed kind of chaos. And Matthew's so good at reading that. There's nobody better. No, I'd like to leave him there and let him run for as long as he can, get as much time together as possible.
I mean, you won't know what Rodriguez's status is until tomorrow, but is it good to have a guy like Kyle Okposo coming in who can play those third-line minutes and still has that kind of skill?
For sure. The idea, and this is for where we are right now, but the end of this month, the start of April are so heavy, we're going to lose bodies. We are, and that's why the depth was important for us. But also having a guy that can come up and play up the line has in his career. There's a pressure to it, right? And there's a confidence to it when you have to play in the National Hockey League at a high level. So he's played there before.
And OEL with Forsling, you had to go with that route.
Yeah, that
Early.
one's a pair, right? That's
Right.
They're both veteran guys, even if they didn't play together. But the two of those guys together now are very comfortable.
And Ekblad, I know, but it looked like his left knee or a knee, whatever. He's had problems there before. I mean,
He's gonna be okay.
He's okay. Okay. So
I don't know when he's coming back. Might be for practice Monday, maybe a little bit longer. I'll give you a real good answer Monday.
Okay, but
Okay.
I don't have to worry.
You're going to be okay, George.
I am.
Okay, we're going to let you in.
Cool. Thank you.
Goals here, just your second game as a Panther.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's nice, kind of relief, and I said it on the bench too, like during the interview. It's nice to understand like your line mates more and the system, how the team plays, and I feel like I felt comfortable as the game goes on, and I'm not gonna lie, it feels nice.
Players always talk about what kind of a demanding system this is. Just what are your impressions of it 2 games in?
No, I feel like you have your responsibilities, like you know what you're responsible on the ice, and if you don't make them, like it's pretty clear it's your fault, so it's easy to learn.
And early chemistry looks like right away with you and Barkov Ryan on the top lines. How do you think that's developing here through a couple games?
No, I mean, like first game, I think it was just a little bit. Everybody was a little nervous, and today we tried to do some plays more, get knowing each other a little bit more, and it give us some chances in the offensive zone. And I hope it continues to be better.
When you first got here, you said that being around family was a big reason why you wanted to be here. I mean, how was it to kind of have the whole family ceremony before tonight's game and have your kids out there before you had a game like this?
Yeah, I mean, I never experienced something like this in my life, and our older son is still in Canada, so he's gonna come join us soon, and I miss him today. And 2 younger ones had a chance to enjoy it, and like I said, I never done anything like this before, so I think it was a big deal for them, and I'm gonna go ask them now how they feel.
First 2 games here, just how's the atmosphere been in Sunrise? Like, how much are you enjoying this so far?
Oh, it's nice to join a team like who wins a lot of games. We have some successful years in St. Louis, like I know how it is, and there is a reason for playing hockey. Like the goal is high as possible to win the cup, and it's nice to join the group. It seems like everybody very nice to me, and just make an easy transaction.
Is there some relief early on to get a couple goals?
Yeah, I already said it. Like I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, there's a relief. You want to score, your first goals and help a team win. And doesn't win first game, but win today. It feels nice. Like look around, everybody happy.
Speaking of happy and winning, first time seeing the Rats rain down is pretty cool.
Yeah, I saw it on other teams a few times, when we lost here, but I have a chance to take a closer look today, and it's pretty cool. It's very good support, and like you mentioned, having my family in the stands is a very big deal for me.
I mean, it seemed like the fans were going crazy.
I think it was our second period. We talked a little bit in the room that it's time to play a little harder. We got away from that a little bit. A couple of games didn't play that hard, so it was time to start playing harder, and I think that's what we did starting in the second period, and got the good win.
You look at what Vladimir Tarasenko was able to do. Obviously, usually takes a couple games, but already a 2-goal game here in game number 2. Do you feel like there's already some early chemistry building between you guys?
Well, with the players I'm playing right now, and even before, it's easy to adjust with those type of guys, and obviously Rhino is an amazing player, really smart player, so it's always easy with that guy. And then Vladdy, he can score, he can make plays, he's very, very dangerous player when he has the puck on his stick, or even without the puck. So playing with those 2 guys, it's always gonna try and be as dangerous as possible.
I mean, it seemed like tonight especially, like you guys were clicking, and he was really making those reads in both ends of the ice, and especially on his first goal where he made the interception there. I mean, how special of a player is he to kind of add to that line now?
Well, I think everyone knows how special player he is. Like how he's been in the league for 10, 11 years, and every year he's been one of those highest goal scorers. He makes plays, he scores goals, he has an unreal shot. So to have that type of guy on the ice is always dangerous. And obviously, like, I'm playing with him, so I'm trying to get the puck to him and trying to get open.
Did you expect the chemistry to kind of click that quickly? It's been 2 games, and even the first one, it looks like you guys were finding each other pretty much every time you're on the ice.
Yeah, he's actually that type of guy who came in and he just started talking right away. He wants to find out like what we're doing here, what we want to accomplish, and like what kind of plays we're making. So when you have a guy like that coming in and trying to find out everything, he reads the game really well. So it's gonna happen quicker than with the guy who doesn't ask questions and doesn't find out how we play.
You talked about, you said Sam Reinhart's a real smart player. How does that translate into when you're playing with him? What does that mean for you on the ice?
He's making those reads. Like, obviously I'm the centerman, so I'm trying to be all over the place. And when, for example, I get caught like offensively, he's going to be there for me defensively, and vice versa. So he knows where to go on the ice. He knows the next 2-3 steps what's going to happen on the ice. He always makes the right play, and like, he's reliable defensively, offensively, and he can do it all.
He made the right pass to you, I guess, today too.
Yeah, I mean that was a nice pass. Just had to put it in the net.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Sasha.
Thank you.